It's a simple one. Just go to Task Manager. Try to find the process ID from where we can get inside the Task Manager. Go to Services. Here, the Task Manager will be there. Tomcat 8 from here. You can identify the process ID. Okay, so each and every time the process ID will make change. As of now, it's 7052. Okay. Just close now. Now you can check the start-stop pass. Assume nothing is visible, right? Vinay Baitrama. Yep. So in that scenario I'm saying okay. So don't do anything. It's not visible now. So in that scenario, what you can do, you have to kill the services. So the process ID. We can also change port number and check. No. That's too much. That's a good one, but we won't do that. Now the process is not running. Port has nothing to do with it, because even though you change anything, we'll be screwing more and more. That will not change the process. That will not help. The process itself, who is responsible of running, is not running. So I have a process ID. You can Google it. Kill process ID in Windows. So this is the command you are going to execute. Open command prompt. You have to open with Run as administrator, or else you won't be able to execute the command. If the access is denied. And check. The process itself is not found. 7701. I think. So anything. So you can kill the task, something like that. After that, you can start your services. So I think that day you were discussing, right? How we can start the services using the startup batch file. So apart, we have another way. So you can use this command net. Start. And your service's name. Okay, access is denied. Open command prompt. As administrator. Okay. The Apache Tomcat services is started successfully. So another way, you can click on the Start Batch file. It will start. Or else you can go to Start from there. You can start the services. Can we check, like just type localhost 8080? There will be some error, right? Yeah, to check whether application services is running or not. Yeah. Okay. So meanwhile, if you want, you can share your screen. We'll talk about it. Okay, thanks. So what I'm doing is, can you hear me? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm creating entitlement. Okay. And this is going to be the entitlement for the 80 application. But before that, let me show you something. There is a user I onboarded, which is this user is from the application 80. Okay. And because this user was a part of a security group, it brought this entitlement in with it together. Okay. Right. This one. So now. But the thing is what's happening. It brought this with a different 80 because it's a part of this. Group, right? Okay. Now what's happening? But I won't have an entitlement for this, so that this entitlement can be requested by the other users, right? So if I'm trying to create another entitlement, no. Already you have defined in the Active Directory. Right. You have already created those groups. So okay. In Active Directory, the group is already there. Yes, so then you can, as you did for account aggregation, you can do it for group aggregation as well. You don't need to create manually. Okay. You mean, where should I do the group aggregation? Yeah, so you understand. Oh, you mean? Yeah, I'm following you. Rather creating. You're saying that do the group aggregation, is it? Right. So can you open the application? Can we check that this connection is successful or not? Oh yeah, so after that we'll go to group aggregation. Because if the test connection is failed, then we won't be able to import. Yeah, we won't be able to aggregate. Okay. Can you open Active Directory, and can you check how many accounts are there? How many groups are like I have these managed groups? I have 3 groups there. Okay. Bartesh, are you able to see the screen? So this is Active Directory. Yes. Using computers. So whatever folders you are seeing, that's domain. And inside the folder, you can consider them as OU. Inside that, if you're going to create any account, that's organizational unique. Inside any account, you can consider them as OU, so any folder you can create and you can check. So, if time permits, try to install Active Directory in your system. So you have 3 groups, right? Yep. Right, okay. The same. Have you imported identity? Can you go to accounts? Yeah, I have accounts there. Right. For this application, same way, you can import the groups as well. I think we have covered already. Go to Configuration. Configuration, but different application I have to open. So already you have group also, you have defined right. You have to mention the DN value and all for groups. That's what I'm confused. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Since I have not mentioned right what I was thinking in accounts, I did mention. So it took all the identities, all the groups from there. So I was, because this is the same used to happen in the other systems.